Hey everybody, just really quickly, I was reminded about how amazing life actually is and how great God actually is, because I was sitting in an Uber and my Uber driver asked me how I got my name, which is not an uncommon question. I get that, not a lot, but enough. But as I was talking to him and explaining to him the events that led up to my birth, I just had to take a minute, and I'm like, yo, it's crazy that I was born prematurely. I wasn't expected to learn. And, you know, I was going to have cognitive issues and all these things. I've had surgeries on my eyes, on my ears, and there was a lot of complications. They didn't even expect me to make it. And so when I think about the fact that not only did I make it, I graduated from high school and college and got a master's, and you know, I have a pretty good job, and I'm not even stopping. I'm continuing to move forward and push forward. And I have to just remind myself that there is purpose in my life whenever I feel like I'm not doing enough, or I feel like I'm not adequate, or whatever the thoughts that the enemy puts in my brain at the time. I just have to think about, yo, like, my mother went through a lot to bring me here. I've gone through a lot during my time here, and I know it's not in vain. And so my message to you is basically this: your story is not my story. My story is not your story, but you have one. Whatever it is that you've been through that's gotten you to the point where you are now, there's a reason for it. Excuse me, allergies are crazy this time of year. But you know, some of you have gone through miscarriages and divorces, and some of you are trying to have children. You know, there's some who have lost a loved one, someone very close to them, and maybe you got turned down for that position or that job, and it seems like, what is the point? But I'm a living witness and a living testimony that every event that seems to knock you backward is setting you up. So when they say your setback is a setup for your come up or whatever it is, and that's true, that's real, because I wouldn't have a story if those things hadn't happened in my life. And so just remind yourself that there's a reason for everything that you're dealing with or that you've dealt with. There's something coming. There's a big finish. There's a big finale, but you have to see it through. So get through it, push through it, and know that you're not finished yet. Okay? Love y'all.